Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Disruption Podcast. We are your hosts, episode 119. I'm Noah the Baghdaddy.
It's Chief Soji in the building, baby.
It's your girl, Maweezy.
Bro, the worst part is I already flicked the cam and she's still going, bro.
Oh my days.
Can the whole episode.
Can it all.
Say your name.
Say your name, bro. Say your name.
I don't want to say Prince anymore. I just want to get into it.
Who we got, man?
We got a Prince, man. What's
Yes,
up?
sir. What was that?
I don't know. I thought I had
What?
I had a good nap before this, so
You actually did.
I'm feeling a bit energized.
Yeah. What time did we say? We said
6:30.
6:30.
Yeah.
It is 8 p.m. All right.
The funniest part though is like, why actually did none of us score her?
Exactly.
It was like what, 7 o'clock?
No, you know why?
Because we knew she.
Because she's always late.
Yeah,
Not that
we
late
assumed.
though. I'm
And
not
it was
always
like
that late.
6:48 probably when Daniel called because we were done
6:40.
setting
No,
up.
she
Oh, he
called
didn't
me.
even call. I called him.
Oh, you
She
called
called
him.
me.
I
At, like,
called.
no, it was like 7, fam. It was 7 on the phone.
No, it wasn't.
It was
I
7
thought he
o'clock.
said-
Wait, so it's
Something like
our
that.
fault.
I just feel like you guys should have like called to see like what's up, like where you at or something. Because I didn't see any messages. I didn't see a call from him, so I just assumed, oh, okay, everyone's running late.
So
too.
how much of the percentage do you blame?
I love this,
And,
yeah.
and how would you blame you?
Analysis.
No, because if someone's running late and you guys have something scheduled, right? And it was a complete accident. Like I fell asleep with no alarm clock set or
Risky.
anything. Like I was just feeling tired and stuff. So
It's gone.
I fell
It is
I took a
different.
nap. And then no one called to be like, hey yo, like what are you doing? Where you at?
I don't know, man.
Bro, I'm just happy that you called me when you're already on your way because I didn't want to hear the dirty. You know the one when you just wake up and you have a phone call.
Take care of my niece.
Yeah, nah. Oh, she made it. What are you
that-
saying? It is different. What?
Huh? I'm not gonna lie, it is different if Noah was running late. Because he doesn't run late, yeah? So someone's like, hey, yo, no, where you at? You know what I mean? So,
Oh
Yeah.
my days, man.
That's true.
yeah.
Hey, but while we're
But you are late today, man.
While we're starting, I was late.
Yeah.
Oh
Bro, I
yeah.
pulled up at the same time as you.
Nah, but we like our car got here first. Wait, yeah. Oh wait, no. So we were late as well then, bro.
Because at
you
least
said he
I
was 10
messaged
minutes
saying,
late.
hey, I'm going to be 10
Yo,
late.
how did we come
But
late?
when you come late,
Yo, bro, I'll picture like what time?
a good time.
Give
A
us
strong
enough
time.
space.
Yeah.
I think the conversation was good on the
I don't
freeway.
know, maybe, bro.
I started slowing down a little bit.
You lucky you were. What you about to say? What you say?
40 or what?
I was gonna say, man, hey, before we start this episode, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do all that
Yes,
stuff, share it
sir.
around, and we really appreciate you guys showing the love on the last episode with
Yeah.
Sonny.
That was sick.
Shout out.
Numbers are crazy
That
for
was
that
sick.
one.
Shout out to Sonny, man.
On socials, they were.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Instagram for the collaboration feature
Yeah.
too, bro.
That's
Hey,
Yeah.
shout out to Sonny for coming through,
Nah,
and
oi.
being
For real.
dope.
Good
person.
episode, good energy, man, and y'all go support everything the
Good
guys
insight,
do.
I'm the guy.
And if you're listening on this episode and you didn't check that out, clearly we're saying all this because of a good reason. The episode was fire, so go check that out,
At
man.
the end of this one, there'll be a little thing saying "Watch the last episode," and you will click that.
Then, but it's right now.
Right
man.
now.
Right there. Wait, how do you
Nah,
do
it was sick, man. More guests coming, man.
Sure.
Isn't it?
Indeed.
Yeah, indeed. It's actually
I
like.
mean, it's a good thing. There's no evidence that we ever promised anything, but
I think we definitely promised.
If
funny
they
that-
rewatch the
funny
episodes.
that-
no. But there's
It's really
actually good stuff
But yeah,
lined
some
up,
stuff lined up.
and yeah.
And it's almost Christmas.
get it.
Like less than a month.
Bro, it doesn't make sense.
No, it is.
It's just
actually
about a month. Just about a month.
Just about.
It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
In a few
And I'm not.
days.
Doesn't.
Are you guys
Yeah,
excited
I'm
though?
not that excited.
Oh, you're not excited?
Yeah, but it's not
Really?
from like a Grinch vibe. I don't know what it is.
No, it's just Christmas.
I'm not ready.
Hey,
I'm not ready.
I'm ready.
I started to think about it like life is a bit repetitive, man. Not like actually.
It is very repetitive.
Like it's actually
So
very
are you
repetitive.
saying stuff the calendar will just continue?
Bro, baby. Cause things happen. I'm like, yeah, I remember I did this last year. And then now
Why
this
doesn't
comes up.
everyone like? What if you could do Christmas on your own? Like, whenever
day.
you and your people decide you want to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ or whatever it is that you celebrate on Christmas.
Well, that sounds like
But then that's not Christmas.
that's
Sounds
like
like
celebrating
church
your
on Sunday.
birthday. That's like, hey, all the boys are here. You want to celebrate your birthday today?
Exactly.
Let's do it.
I mean, the Queen does it.
Try.
No cap. The Queen
Yeah,
has
yeah,
1,000
yeah.
birthdays.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah. But what are you saying? So you're going down your rabbit hole of
Nah,
thinking
like
about
I started
repetitive life?
thinking, I'm like, hey man, this is actually very repetitive, and especially, like, I
is.
mean, it's a beautiful thing. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like, yeah, I know it's gonna happen, and I know what's gonna be after that, and I know how it's gonna end, right? And it's not just with Christmas; it's like with so many different things as well. Anniversaries, Valentine's Day.
You're just trying to get
birthdays.
out. You're just trying to get out of
Let's just celebrate it once, huh?
once and for all, man.
Let's just leave it behind.
Actually, I like it. They're nice markers for things.
It is
like-
good.
All of these type of celebrations,
Yeah, like
or
there's
like these
actually
romantic
none of them.
ones.
Oh, none of them that I'm involved in. Like, as in, Halloween's not a marker for me,
Yeah,
frankly.
okay.
Like, I'm never gonna be like, oh, remember Halloween 2017? Like, no, I don't know.
You don't?
What was Halloween 2017?
Yeah.
Bro, you barely even remember 2021 Halloween, bruv. So
I do. It was very
This guy
nice.
definitely does.
oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
But no, like the ones that the ones that I'm part of, whether it's start New Year's, when Valentine's applicable, Valentine's,
when applicable.
birthday, birthday, family birthdays, all that kind of stuff. Oh, obviously Easter before that, Christmas. That's the ones that I'm part of. They're nice markers for everything.
They are.
Taking away
They really
birthdays, New Year's and Christmas.
Are the two
I'll
like,
keep that.
Yeah. Wait, what's wrong with
Easter.
Valentine's Day, anniversaries, and stuff
Yeah.
like that? They actually don't have to be the same every year.
I
You
don't
do
know why
something
people
different.
act like they don't enjoy them.
Yeah. That's like this guy. He never wanted to celebrate. And then we started celebrating. He enjoyed it. Like, it's actually fun. You
Wait,
just
what are you talking about?
you actually did it. You never wanted to celebrate anniversary.
Maybe I just didn't have
and then we
bread.
started
Yo.
maybe.
yeah.
Back
Maybe
then,
man didn't have
maybe.
bread. Yeah.
But yeah.
That's on you for thinking it has to be expensive.
That's
Nah,
true.
but bread at all.
What, to go out?
That's on you for being broke.
You can go to the.
Nah, but you're saying like that, bro. It was probably like 1 year that. No, we celebrated like all the time.
Not the first year, I don't
Yeah,
think.
probably like what 1 year, and then after that, yeah. So
Were you even a year together at the first one?
no,
Yeah, it's fine.
No, it was the start.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what now?
Nah, then that's
Yeah,
perfect.
say something.
But anniversaries is a little bit different though because you are doing completely different things.
That's
It's
a
like
vibe.
It's also because that's your one.
Yeah,
like,
that's
that's the
your-
one you
you have to
decided
For
on.
you guys.
yeah,
That's the one you
you can literally
decided
go dinner and you can literally just go adventures. You can literally just go somewhere else, right? But with the other events, it's not really like that.
Like other people's birthdays. That's kind of dragged.
Other people's birthday.
People just be having birthdays all the time.
Yeah,
bro.
hey,
Like,
to be honest.
what's going on, man?
No, the celebration part is fine. It's the gift part that is, yeah. I'm
Okay,
not
so
a
how
bad-
do you? Because I'm trying.
None of
to,
this
like,
would be a problem if I just had unlimited resources.
Legit.
Like, because then it'd be like,
I was
I don't
thinking that
mind.
too.
Like, that's the only part. Like, it's just like, oh, like, now I got a budget for this. If I didn't have to budget for this,
Well, budget
It's not
for,
that you
for
gotta
like
think
birthdays.
of
like,
what to get.
because it's like, if I got like, let's say 20 decent friends
Yeah.
in my life, you know, like the ones that like really, like,
That's
I know I will be
minimum.
invited.
Oh,
Yeah, at least 40 on
40
each
gifts.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, buying
Like,
them gifts.
Yeah, and then now like come Christmas and like,
Oh,
can we
Christmas.
just all agree like not to do gifts for each other?
I think we should.
Bro, just say you're broke.
Like, do an experience. Everyone go out to like a nice winery or something.
that's it,
and
bro.
Call
Like,
it a day.
we don't need all that.
Nah, that's why you just do Chris Kringle. Like, you
Yeah.
know, you're only doing
Kris
a
Kringle.
one for
One
this
person.
group.
Good alternative.
Problem
yeah.
is when your Chris Kringle isn't in all your groups though, in all your circles.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's fine.
You just do Chris Kringle in each of them.
Yeah, like what?
That's lucky IQ.
But
It's
that's
not a bad
maximum.
idea.
You've
Like,
gone from 20 down to 5.
yeah.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like literally.
Because I got a whole Excel sheet going on at the moment. I do it
Damn.
every Christmas.
Bro, I did
no,
that-
just so I can track like who I bought for, who I haven't, what I've spent.
Alright,
What
true.
organized
I do
guy?
it to my phone close.
So is this the year you skipping me or what? Bro?
Nah,
Gifts,
this is the year that couples are getting couple boxes, bro.
bro. Even
Hey,
that.
wait. Hey, is that the way though?
Nah, bro, because then I managed to go from like $40 per person to $60 together.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What are you saying?
Nah, is that the way where just you and your partner just get it for everybody?
100%.
Yeah, no,
Is it-
that should.
And if
That-
there's
that's
no
it.
mutual, yeah, then that friend just.
That's
has
the
to
worst
miss
thing
out.
about being single right now.
Yeah,
I was actually
it's all
chatting
on
to my
you.
sister, and I was
Oh,
like,
bro.
"Hey, this is disgusting. I
Bro.
don't want to buy anyone
Bro,
anything."
but look, it's a beautiful thing, man. Like you're going to a birthday, it's like, yo, house, yeah, you know the vibes. Like this is from both of us.
Yeah.
Rather than this.
Yeah.
I mean, but at the
Especially
same
in this
time,
But does anyone actually pay back their partner for picking up the gift?
Yeah.
what do you mean, like?
Sorry, do any girls pay back the guy? Like the guy will always pay back.
No, we
100%.
do. We alternate. It's either like most of the times I'm the one who goes to the shops
Yeah.
anyways to get it.
Yeah, and so he
then
always
he'll
pays
just
you
pay
back.
for something else. Like if we're
Nah,
going,
pay back.
I'd always tell you not to,
Then I.
but you
Doesn't
don't.
matter,
No,
he
you
doesn't.
don't.
Hey, you
That's-
two. I'm still
Why-
waiting
why
for my
you-
bread from you two.
Right, you just
Bro,
think
check
to
your
say,
account properly,
I
bro.
beg.
You already got it. You
Oh,
donkey.
you did, yeah.
After 2 weeks later, yeah.
Bro,
Wait, when did you say it? I thought you said it today.
Alright, so Carlos sent me a message today, yeah. This one killed me. This is when I knew the guy. The guy's been thinking about it for 2 weeks.
No way, how?
Because he bought
Yeah,
a
yeah.
present, a group present, like 2 weeks ago. And he just
said
said,
2 weeks,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was 3.
No.
Two or three, 2.5.
Yeah, two and a half.
Yeah, he bought a group present. And I asked him on the day, like, oh, yeah, what was the totals and all that? But, he was like, acting like, just,
I told you what the total
you
was.
didn't tell me exact.
I was driving. I said, yeah, that's 8. Yeah, that's 45. Yeah, that's 89.
Nah, you didn't say it like that. Anyways, yeah.
Okay,
and then,
I did.
Because you want to get it in the message so you see it visually,
Yeah.
you put it into your calculator,
numbers.
divide it by 3,
maths.
you figure it out. You never did that anyways, yeah. 2 weeks is going by now. The guy sent me just on a random one, bro. He just sent the totals. And hey, bro, this is what it all came down to. He didn't even send me what my portion was. He made me do the maths and everything like that. This guy's been thinking about it for 2 weeks at this point, bro.
Because I'll put it on my notes.
Yeah.
Because the day I actually went shopping, like, I was like, okay, this I'm getting. Put the price next to it. And today I was going through my notes. And then, it was there. I said, snap. Copy, paste. That was that.
Actually,
but at the same time, it's about time I go around and collect my bread.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow, I
this is
actually
Rich coming
hate
from
that.
the guy who takes his time paying it back as well.
What? That's crazy.
Sorry.
No, I'm quick with it, bro.
You actually not.
Oh, I don't think you are.
Bro, last time I gave you like extra interest, bro.
You give me 1 cent.
No.
Treat
No,
yourself.
there was a time where I was like, hey, I don't know how much I owe you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was like 35. I said, have 50.
I feel-
Remember that time?
Whoa,
Bro.
bro. He's gonna lie like
I
this
even
on a podcast.
said, spoil yourself, bro.
You know,
Remember?
We'll let it slide.
Yeah.
I was telling this guy on the drive here, bro. This whole money thing and pay people back is crazy on the drive. So I was out, recently, and what do you call it? I had a dinner. we had dinner, yeah, and I think I'd eaten heaps already like beforehand, man. Good feast and all that. So I'm like, all right, I'll eat with the people them there, but I'll get something light. So I got a very light meal. It was under $20. Under $20 total. Other people are getting like their meal plus dessert, and it's like upwards of 45.
Yeah.
For their meals.
Yeah.
They're
Cool.
good,
So I'm like, they're eating good, but I'm content, and I'm not really trying to go crazy like that because we've been eating out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's been a lot recently.
It's been a lot,
no, bro.
back to back. So I was like, all right, let me not go too crazy. And I was ate my meal. I was like, all right, sweet. Let me add up my total. Oh, sweet, nice, bro. This meal's, you know what I mean? It's like it's cheap. We get to the till, and I see the total written on the thing. I was like, all right, bet. Let me just get my card ready to pay for my amount. And I see a guy on my right doing total divided by 5. Bro, in my head, I'm like, if I don't slap this guy's phone out of his hand right now.
Food.
I was like, what do you mean? Bro, I had a little young cheeky meal. You guys had your meal, dessert, and a little
Dessert
cheeky
and a
drink too.
drink.
And I was trying to figure out like, bro, what do
shy,
I actually
no
say in
shy.
this moment right now? But like,
That's no shy right there.
do I just for the vibes, everyone, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
you just gotta, hey, bro, you're doing the maths wrong.
Bro, I'm looking
show
at like,
you.
nah, bro, you saw what I ate, bro. It's actually mad, bro.
That's
So I'm like-
hilarious, bro.
Even this going out
Bro,
thing,
taking
like, people,
advantage.
bro, people have different like ways of
Ways.
how they are. Yeah, how like even my mom, she's like, if someone's having a birthday dinner, no one else is meant to be paying. Like if you've thrown a birthday dinner for yourself or something like that, she thinks that like, yeah, if you're gonna
Pay.
invite people, like you
You
should be
foot
paying
the
for
bill.
the thing. Yeah,
it's
I
crazy
feel like
'cause-
you kind of have that kind of mentality.
I
as well.
definitely do,
Like
yeah.
if like at a nice restaurant.
So if you're inviting, like, yeah, my
At a
mom's like,
nice
if you're
restaurant?
inviting people, she's like, yo, it's only in this Australia that I've seen that you pay
Yeah.
for your own
Yeah.
kind of thing, yeah. But she's like, if you're throwing a dinner for yourself or whatever,
Yep.
and you're inviting your people to come through, that you pay for the.
It kind of makes sense. I kind of see it.
It does make sense. Like,
But at the same time, they're gonna act a bit mad with what they order now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're not. Like if I know that you're shouting me versus like me pay for my, but this goes from a 3 what do you call chicken wing to
really?
to
You
to,
reckon?
to,
See,
to a
those
palm of
steaks-
their
For me,
drink.
if I know someone's like, because most of the time, you don't know,
Respectful, yeah.
most of the time they don't announce that they're paying
Yeah.
for you. It's just like when it comes to the bill, boom, and
Yeah.
then like everyone's
Yeah.
sorted. So it's like you do what you normally do anyway. I feel like if I know they're about to shout me, bro,
get something
hey man, where's
small.
that kid's meal, bro? Like,
yeah, nah.
What a nice guy.
Because I feel like most of my friends, now that I know how you think, but most of my friends are actually
trying
pretty
to enjoy.
respectful about that. Like if
Yeah.
they feel, what I've been doing for the past few years though is just because like, lucky because money wasn't there like that. It's just like, I'll cover everything except your main. You can
main.
do what you
Main
want to
meal,
do.
That's fine
It's
too.
actually kind of that works
Yeah,
too. Bro.
still ends up costing me like 900 plus.
Because you did that when we
it's
went
nice
out to
spots.
Birthday, yeah.
steakhouse or something like that. The guy said, "I'll cover your apple juice." I said, "Bro, what do you do? What do you mean about apple juice? What about the steak, big man?" But yeah, now you're right. This going out thing is different.
Different for different
Different
groups,
cultures is
circles,
very
man.
different.
What's the next event you guys would throw for yourselves? You reckon?
Wow.
I'll definitely do something on 25th.
25th, yeah.
25th? These grandparents, bro. So next year for all of you, huh?
Go.
So you're definitely doing something.
Yeah. Well, I got like, No, I can't say it on the podcast. But like,
bet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Got plans.
No, like yeah, but it's like a me. Like for once, I'm actually gonna spend money on me.
Oh, you're so good.
Yeah.
So good.
What are you
That's
saying?
good.
That's gonna be your next event as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll hold off till
Soon, bro.
I'm flying out, bro.
Flying out.
Yeah.
Oh. So people invited.
for your birthday.
Yeah, how's that an event that you're throwing?
Wait.
It's not an event
Bro,
I'm
you did
throwing,
not
but I'm just letting
understand.
you know what I'm doing.
Okay, bet. Forget that. What's the next event that you
Guys,
have?
I'm gonna put AC
Fine.
in my house.
I'm flying out.
yeah.
I'm flying out, and I'm gonna throw an event there.
At the flown out place?
Yes, sir.
So you're gonna invite people?
I
to
don't
go?
know, man.
Bro,
but this
this
is where
just got
friends are a bit
very
hard, though.
expensive.
Yeah.
For me.
Well, for you, but you have to pay for your ticket, bro. I got you, guys. Like,
Yeah, would you pay for people's ticket if you're inviting people to come for
okay,
your
now,
birthday?
low-key, ooh.
Or accommodation or something?
Oh, accommodation easy. Accommodation and food, I can cover that. Yeah.
How many people though?
Oh, this
One.
maximum gotta be like,
10.
yeah, like literally like 10. But it's so hard because I can't invite 10 people.
Yes, you can.
I actually
Just
can't.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nah, see, this is already half of 10.
1, 2,
Like,
3, 4, 10.
like this is already half of 10. And
Yeah.
then, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that like, that's my brother, my sister. And like for them, you know,
25,
like,
man.
this is why I can't do it. But that's what I would want to do. But a vibe thing is like a nice, you know that, like when you have like on a little boat cruise thing, not a big one, but like you get to control the boat thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, haven't you guys seen
I
that?
think so, yeah.
Yeah. You don't need like no
Normally it comes with a
license or
driver,
anything.
Down the arrow or what, bro?
Yeah. What? That's funny.
No, it's good. It's good. No, it's good
Wow.
stuff.
Hey, look, you guys try to do that though?
For yours?
Nah, just in general.
I'll do whatever.
At this rate, bro. What the heck would my next event be, to be honest, man?
Yeah, I'd actually do that.
24 is cheeks. Like, no one cares about
Or you
that.
do like
Tell-
a dinner or something?
I actually
You
don't
don't do
think
that
I will
stuff.
ever, yeah.
Nah, don't ever do dinners.
I've never made my own event at this rate. And I tell this one every year to leave me alone, bro.
Just do a.
I don't get it. I actually don't get it.
So I just
That
can't
what?
bother.
He doesn't like celebrating, yeah?
No, I don't. It's not. I like celebrating my birthday.
Because
but
you always end up
I
loving
was just
it.
like, no, I have to.
Yeah. Well, I
Like,
mean,
I actually
no,
have
you-
to.
But do you want him to
But
walk
I'm
in
one of those
angry?
people. But I'm one of those people that's like, if I'm at home, I'm loving it. If I'm out, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Like it is what it is. So it's like if I'm chilling, like I don't know, it's kind of it's nice as well, bro. You know.
I like a vibe thing, yeah. Like people coming together rather than. I don't
Legit.
know.
For my
Coming together
birthday,
rather
if
than
we all went
celebrate-
out to
celebrate.
like the mountains or something, did like a hike or
Oh,
whatever,
that's
like
beautiful,
checked
bro.
out waterfalls or whatever.
And then blow the
went out
cake
to
up
lunch.
there.
That's light, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's actually vibes. That's
I'll bring
like
the
a whole
cake up
dress
there,
up,
bro.
go for dinner. Nah, it's drag, bro.
Bring the cake up in the mountains.
Okay.
What? In the backpack.
What
Was
year
it
did-
your 21st? You went up to the mountain by
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah, and then you
don't
still
know.
forced it and came for dinner. Bro, I couldn't
came the
even
night
get that.
before.
I
Didn't
couldn't even
walk
get
there,
that.
I gave you the day.
What?
You checked in, and then at night I came for dinner. And
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Girls are
gave
funny,
you your
yeah.
night.
Right.
And then I let you have your night
The,
and your
the
morning.
thing that you actually don't want to be alone.
It's like, no,
It's
of
like,
course
I
he wants
really
me
do
there.
though.
That's your
Yes.
bad, bro.
So that's the next
Now,
event.
someone needs to throw a nice saucy event coming up soon. But
what
something that's worth celebrating, not just going out. Because I feel like there's a lot of just going out for the sake of it. There's some nice events coming up low key.
Yeah.
That's like purposes behind them. It's like that feels fun compared to just
Like a big,
This
big
is
one.
yeah,
going
yeah.
out.
Like big.
Compared to just this is
Okay.
happening and then just
Yeah.
rock up or whatever or something like that. Like they just you end up being like, would have been nicer to stay home.
To stay home.
Yeah. It's hard to have like a big thing though with like purpose and get everyone to
What big?
agree
Nah,
on that
no,
purpose.
not huge.
Like you're talking like 600 people.
Whoa.
Is that what you're talking about?
Nah, lower than that,
200?
like 250. Yeah.
Even that, like, unless they're part of the same thing, how are you gonna get 250 people that feel the same way?
Or for example, shout out to them anyways. This
yeah.
weekend,
Yeah,
shoot a shoot.
yeah.
Basketball, yeah.
It's like that's
Yeah.
a nice vibey event. Everyone knows why you're
Everyone
coming
knows
there.
the course for
Everyone
that,
knows
yeah.
why you're there. And that's about I reckon surely like 250, 300 people that'll probably be there or something like that. That's an event, you know what I mean? It's like if
It's a good
you're
thing.
there and you know why you're there.
I think it'd be a bit more than that.
Dang. But we better get there early, try to get a good seat, fam, because if it's gonna be more than that, huh? It's quiet. Bro.
I should have joined the 3-point shooting, bro.
Alright, so that's the end
Wait,
of this episode
why?
right here.
What do you mean why?
Based on what?
Have you seen me shoot?
We actually have, and that's exactly why we know you shouldn't join that, bro.
Wow.
What we say, man? What's happening in everyone's weeks, though?
What's happening? Good. Started off tired.
Nah, hey, everyone. wait, yeah, hey, now the week, I don't know what. The weekend was just wild,
I don't know
low-key.
what it was, but it's not like,
Sleeping late, that's what it is actually. Just sleeping late.
fam, are we not built the same anymore or what?
I realize you're not. You
No
used
way.
to be the guy that
You used to be
wake
1 hour and a
and-
half,
You're up.
bro.
It's because I stopped doing them shifts.
Yeah.
Them early ass
Yeah,
shifts
yeah,
at the
yeah.
retail
Yeah.
joints.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
muscle.
yeah.
That's
So
true.
you know what I mean? If I get back into that routine, probably, yeah. But at the moment now, bro.
Nah, I can't do it, bro.
It's not worth it anyways, man. I'm realizing, fam. The body will disintegrate soon.
I don't mind it.
You don't mind what?
Nah, man. Like yeah.
Because how many more years of doing this do you have?
I don't even care.
Oh, it's like, is it done already?
It's
You don't have any
done.
more
No,
years.
like you know how we'll be out or whatever. You know, the event's finished. It's maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then someone goes, "What's next?"
I'm
Bro,
not
I want to punch. I want to punch that
Bro, that
person.
literally happened in the weekend.
no shit.
I'm just waiting, like, oh, good, everyone. Yeah, we're all about to, time to wrap it up.
The funny thing is, Daddy was actually acting like that on the weekend. He's like, yeah, to be honest, I'm just trying to go home.
Bro, I have no shy anymore at that, bro. If it's at that point, let's wrap it up, bro. It's when there's stuff always on the next day, though, man. Like I'm not ready for that wake up, bro.
God, no, the
I
way.
just that's why we all feel disgusting right now because we've had 2 nights back to back, and our bodies are catching up to us right now.
We slept at, we slept at 4, and then we had to get up for church at like 8.
Oh, you got up?
What time did you get up for church? We all got at the
that,
same
bro.
time, didn't we?
I definitely think I got up at like 7:30. I had to, bro.
My alarm went off at 7:30.
Oh, you didn't do that?
I got up. I was like, I'll be there at 8, guys. I got up at 8:05. I said, bro,
Bro,
no shower it is.
Hey, man, I'm not built the same like that anymore, man. You passed out today. I mean, you're always tired, anyways, man. So,
I am always tired.
oh man,
can't sleep late no more, man.
done,
But
bro.
all these events is always on a Sunday, and it's beautiful events too. But
it's the Lord's day, bro. If I lose on Monday,
yawning on the
if I lose on Monday shift,
now.
bro,
then I'm down to do Sunday night hangs, bro. But the fact that I'm still doing Monday mornings and waking up that time, nah, it's not happening anymore, bro.
yeah, nah, I can't do that no more because
But hey, man,
I need that
hey.
sleep.
I know none of y'all have checked this out though, and I haven't either. You're probably the only one that might have listened to it. Adele was dropped,
Oh, yeah, so
and
that.
the silence has been broken. I think have you
I've
yourself?
listened to a few
Oh,
songs
say
on there.
swear.
Bro, Adele.
Bro, it was all
She
over the
does
place,
it for me,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
Bro, this is what it took for you to listen to an
Yeah.
album, bro. Adele
Took
to
Adele.
drop.
Yeah, Adele, yeah.
Adele to drop. What's the vibe?
I listened to 3/4 of it with my dad.
Word.
Oh, you don't?
Bro, he's her biggest fan.
I love that.
He's
I love
actually her
that.
biggest fan. Like the guy loves it. Like, he talks about her to his friends.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
So what do you think of
And he's not even into music like that. What I heard so far, I like.
Because I've never listened to an Adele project.
That's crazy.
Yeah. How many albums she done?
She's nice with it, bro.
19, 21, 25, 30. 4. This is the 4th one.
4 albums, bro.
4 and they've all gone diamond or something. Or
Very
very
impressive.
close.
So she's literally.
Yeah, what is it?
Bro, she's just a phenomenal artist. Like she only sells good music. That's all she sells.
So content wise, obviously, as well.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the writing is immaculate.
great.
Obviously, I'm pretty sure she has writers with her.
Yeah,
but she
for
also
sure,
writes.
for sure.
Which is regular.
Bro, who
for
writes?
that
Who writes
genre.
alone anymore now? Yeah.
It's
But
just her
also-
music
bro,
just
her
touches.
vocals are
Yeah,
unreal.
Yeah, her
yeah.
vocals
Yeah,
are
that's
sick.
what it is.
Vocals are
Yeah.
unreal.
And it's just the lyrics as well.
Yeah.
Like it was just nice. Low key, it was very nice. And I think because of all the hype in terms of like what she was going through, her divorce, I'm pretty sure, and then
I didn't know she was married,
she
though.
lost weight and all of that stuff.
She's saying,
And so everything
seeing
was
Rich
just
Paul
building,
now, isn't she?
building up, and then
What?
Seeing Rich Paul, is it?
Yeah.
yeah. So I think everyone was just excited for it. But either way, it would have sold if that stuff didn't
Bro,
happen.
She
Yeah, nah,
she could drop an album just her farting and it would go triple platinum in the first week. The last one literally sold 3.5 million in the first week.
Impressive.
Bro, she's actually
Sorry.
nice.
Like no one can compete with that. Literally,
Yeah.
Taylor
nobody.
Swift ain't even
Not even
on
Ed
that.
Sheeran. Not even like none of them can compete with that. I mean, Taylor Swift's numbers are crazy,
Taylor Swift, yeah.
crazy. But like,
I've never realized Adele was that good.
bro, 3.5
didn't know as well,
million.
bro. Realize.
Adele's just different. And then like,
Is it because she's with the gang or what? Like, is she,
Her personality,
is it 'cause
have
she's
you seen
cool?
her?
Like,
Have you
she's
seen
cool,
her
man.
interacting? Yeah,
she
with
doesn't
people.
act like how her music sounds. She
that's
acts
so weird
like,
though, as well, then, isn't it?
I don't know.
Bro,
Have you
I
ever
see-
listened to Amy Winehouse?
Like a lot of her music or like just in general?
Anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah, okay.
how Adele acts is how Amy Winehouse sounds in music. Winehouse sounds in music. So like she'll cuss regular.
Yes.
She's not posh.
Yes.
Like all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Her music, how does that work?
Yeah, her music
Yeah.
is
Her
elegant.
music is
black
very
and white music
elegant.
video,
Yeah,
sing
yeah.
in front of piano.
Yeah. But she's cool. I like her, man.
But that's so weird then, because it's like
Beautiful white woman.
that's not the if you know how she is outside of her music is that's not the type of person that this industry generally would market. or push.
I think it goes back to what I said like episodes ago, where it's like every generation, the leading artist is a British artist, and it's something that the family unit can attach to,
Yeah.
right?
That's
Because
so
ultimately that markets to the majority of people. The majority of people are not
The Caucasus.
outlook on life, middle America, whatever you want to call it, right? But it's also not just about that, because like Adele's going off in, I don't know, some radio station in Baghdad right now. You know what I mean? Like it just is like it goes off everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like that is palatable to the whole world. And so like you literally go through it all from before the Beatles even, but like go Beatles, then you got Elton John, then you got far out, whoever it was. But then even recent times you got like Amy Winehouse, Ed Sheeran, Adele, One Direction at a certain point was the global leader. Right? Like it's literally always a British person who's the very top and everyone else American.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting.
No, look at
I
that.
don't know why, but
That's so
yeah.
Speaking of music, do you guys see Live Nation, Travis Scott was sued $2 billion?
Billion.
Bro, where does the numbers even come
Bro, I don't know. It started with 750 mil.
Lawsuits are always like that.
Hella inflated.
Bro, do you see?
Then you
gets
Drake,
realistic.
Drake got involved somehow.
I saw that.
Not all, bro.
You should have seen
Bro,
it.
you saw that? He said, "Jeez, Louise, bro."
You should have seen the comments. Why is Drake getting sued for?
Silly
He
Billy.
was there and he performed.
Yeah.
or-
Yeah, because he performed.
They were saying that like, and it's fair enough. Like all the lawsuits that are targeted at individuals that performed they stand on like no ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna actually end up getting sued. It's it's honestly for media buzz and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Live Nation.
Live
Apple
Nation's gonna
Music.
cop it. The security is gonna cop
Yeah,
it. The
they-
police are
they're
gonna cop
copying
it,
As they should.
as they should.
Yeah. As they
But it's
should.
crazy. Like the 10-year-old kid ended up dying.
Yeah, I saw that
All
recently.
that kind of stuff. It is interesting. I want to see how Travis is, like, how his career ends up going, because his whole thing has been raging.
Yeah,
So it's like I wonder what his next live show is going to be like.
Bro,
like,
that's
if
so
he does one of
weird.
these,
Yeah, no.
who was
done.
it? There was another
He can't do that no more.
another
Bro.
artist. I mean, hella artists have been doing it, but there was someone in particular that she had a show.
Tiana
He's
Taylor.
talking about-
Tiana Taylor, yeah.
Bro, that was they're just getting
Yeah.
so lame. Though all these artists. They see
Stopping
one
the
person
show.
do
Ah,
this.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's not sweat. Oh my gosh, she's passing out.
Cut the cameras.
Hey,
cut
we
the
ain't gonna have a
cameras.
situation.
Stop the music. DJ.
Cameras.
Yes.
No one wants that smoke, bro. But like,
true.
think about that. That's happened. I mean, at the end of the day as well. Sadly,
Yeah.
in culture and society, people forget things,
Yeah, yeah.
and you never know. You just end up repeating cycles.
Yeah.
Whatever, yeah. But for the fact that this happened, let's say what 2 weeks ago or something, and already it's had this many artists shook, changing up their situation.
It is interesting.
What does that look like? Yeah.
Do you see? Uzi was performing at, I think, Day in Vegas or something, which is a massive festival, and obviously he kind of has that rage element, not to the same extent, yeah. But they started going off in the mosh, and like I think some people were falling and stuff, and the actual venue cut the music
Damn.
and like took over on the speakers and were like
Mad.
step back, or
Oh.
something like that.
Mad?
Yeah.
What the heck?
It's like these
That's
guys actually
crazy.
That's that's good.
Scared right now.
I mean,
It's
make
good.
sure,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
no, who
Like,
Yeah.
it's just not what should happen at a
But it
concert.
happens
It's
like
so crazy.
every 10, 15 years, then we forget. Then,
And then
like it's happened
slowly
before.
comes back. Yeah.
Rock concerts, it's happened heaps.
Oh yeah, this stuff would go off like
Slipknot, I think it's the same thing. Like 10
Heavy
people died,
metal
like,
stuff
in
as
early
well.
2000s or something. Yeah.
That's some interesting stuff.
Yeah. Back to the Adele thing though, it's
Yeah.
interesting. Like when you talk about like the gravity and the pull
It's
of
about
who she
the-
is, the Spotify
Yeah,
thing
that
is
was
crazy.
Sick. That was sick.
Like,
I love
and it's
that.
genius because it's like basically for context, like she had a discussion with them. It was like remove the shuffle button as the
Like default.
play button for albums on Spotify, and they got rid of it.
I've
And
always
it's like,
wondred why that was the case.
why would
as
you
well.
ever shuffle an album
Yeah.
when you first?
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
the
true.
weird thing is a lot of people do that though. I cannot, like, if an album drops, I actually can't listen to
Because
it.
to me, you're reading a
jumping,
book
yeah.
in the middle, then turning to the
Bro.
end, then turning to the start.
Give
Yeah,
me
wait,
the,
who listens to
people
an album
do
on
it.
Really?
bro.
Yeah,
Like, I think it was when CLB dropped or whatever, and because I was like, when it dropped,
Because we all listen to
like
it.
at the time it dropped, if I started, I know exactly where everyone
Yeah,
else
yeah,
is meant
yeah,
to be at
yeah,
this time.
yeah.
Someone's already like close to the end.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
yeah.
Like they put up a screenshot, yo,
Featuring
this song,
21 Savage.
like, this
No,
song's
that's
crazy.
track
Legit, I'm like,
14.
bro, chill.
Yeah. Go back to the start, bro.
Digest your meal,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
yeah.
chew it,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
But
Why
that
you on
is-
dessert?
Just already, bro.
This guy.
Man, it's like
Yeah,
mad.
Yeah,
But it's sick. It makes
Yeah.
sense though, man.
it is cool. Did
That's
you see Channel 7 fumbled bad?
What happened?
So they had an exclusive interview with her, right? And he flew. They sent one guy over to London,
Yeah.
and like because basically they try to. I'm pretty sure the way it works, they try to record all these interviews, release them on release day of the album, right? So everything's exclusive. So that means you get a preview of the album before you go meet with the person. It's obviously very confidential. They paid $1 million for this, right? Like for the exclusive rights. So the rights was like the interview plus the Oprah special that she did to air that, plus the live concert on like that's recorded, right?
Right.
And the guy from Channel 7 went over, and she's like, while they're having a discussion, she goes, "Have you heard the album? Oh, what did you think of the album?" And he goes, "Actually, I haven't heard it."
Oh.
And she just walked off.
What?
Yeah. And then apparently, like for him, he just didn't he didn't notice that they had sent a link in the email to like a private listening thing. And like he's very like apologetic and all that. He's like a veteran journalist. But it's like, wow, what a fumble, bro! Like,
$1 million.
I mean, she did the right thing.
Wait. This
Well,
is
she did
you
the
can
right
see
thing.
this
Yeah, but I'd
footage.
walk off.
Like
Wait,
there's
why would you
there's
walk
actual. You can see her get up and walk away.
That's kind of crazy.
I don't know if they've released or not yet, but they
That's what it was-
articles
that's
about
what
it
it
today.
said.
Yeah,
Okay.
it kind of all came out.
To be honest, fair.
Nah, bro,
You're
like,
flying over,
No,
paying
yeah,
all
yeah,
this
yeah.
amount.
Nah.
That's the simplest thing you're supposed
Bro,
to do.
it's your
You know
job.
the person's
Yeah,
music,
yeah.
The flight from here to there was probably like 20
ridiculous.
hours. You could have. The album's only an hour long. You could have
Listen
listened to
on
it
the
at
way.
least 5
Yeah.
times. You should have to like. And the other thing
yeah,
is like,
true,
I'm
true.
Adele.
Exactly. Exactly.
Come on.
Put in
Not
your
just a
work.
regular
Don't like this.
regular.
Don't waste my time. Like, what are you, Channel 7 Australia? I don't care.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's not
Well,
even
he-
his fault only.
he
Someone
just
should have
lied.
told him.
Yeah, his
Yeah, I think
team
it was
should've-
good. He should have just lied.
No, well, next question. What was your favorite
Unless you
song?
Ah, hello.
Damn.
Hey, it just shows you that you're never too big to stuff up the job because apparently they put him on leave now. Like,
Oh.
yeah,
I believe.
yeah. I like. Come on, like,
Yeah,
it's not that, like-
wait. The
like,
guy,
it's on
the guy
your
wasn't on.
It's on
team
them,
too.
yeah, exactly.
Wait. They're out here moving like this was on them cops
Like,
in America, bro. What are
yeah.
they talking
Wait,
about?
don't they prep them beforehand before you go?
Yeah,
Surely you
yeah.
prep your
Honestly,
people.
they don't. Hey, what's are you gonna say?
Wait. That's one of those dirty leaves. Like you're not even enjoying the time off, bro.
Bro, you're stressed. You're gonna lose your job.
Bro, nothing is hitting the same. Netflix
man.
ain't smacking,
Dude,
food
yeah.
is cheap.
Bro, what? He's gonna go on Netflix. Adele special.
Dang.
Goes on
Yeah.
Spotify. Do you want to hear latest album just dropped?
Bro.
Yeah, but honestly, yeah.
That is amazing.
Why
Yeah.
did they
Yeah,
prep
bro.
him, bro?
No one prepped, which is ridiculous.
Bro, even
but-
us on our small level, bro. We're interviewing an interview
Bro,
a guest.
what?
We're gonna
We
go
interview
check
an artist?
bro.
Prep?
Suss
Oh,
out
let
the
me
whole
listen.
Instagram.
I don't like
bro.
any of her music.
Bro, oh.
I don't know what. I'm talking.
Oh, whoa!
I'm just joking.
Look at him.
Oh well.
Kidding.
Stress.
Kidding.
Man, that's a
But that was just
situation.
funny.
Interesting, though.
He's on leave.
Nah,
That is the funniest
that
thing
shit
ever,
hurts,
though.
Yeah.
Y'all ever fumbled like that at work?
Like you're meant to do something.
Oh no,
basic-
not just in, bro. Has there been a time when you're like, I'm actually probably gonna lose my job?
Oh yeah.
Current.
Nah, bro. When I was at the factory, bro. Have I told you guys a story? So they used to sell. So it was like a like they do soaps, lotions, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that was the main thing. And they also did this one like expensive ass brand of like emu oil. It's apparently it's like really good for your skin and like and for cholesterol level, all this
Real
kind
quick,
of
who
stuff.
found out that emu oil was
Emu
good
oil.
for the skin?
Why
bro?
not, bro?
And how do you get emu oil?
Who found out semen was good for the skin?
Try.
Slipping on semen.
Yeah. So this one person puts in an order of like literally like $1,000, which isn't that many items. Yeah. Oh no,
Is
bro.
the emu oil that expensive?
Hold on. Because it was a big box.
Yeah.
It actually might have been like a $4,000 order. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. The emu oil is expensive to extract. Also because they're like a national animal. Like you got to be respectful of the whole situation. Yeah.
Respectful.
The egg smells disgusting, by the way. The emu egg. Because we also like had them in. Because someone had a farm and that's how they would access it and all that. Yeah. Anyway, so normally we ship this stuff and it just goes like, that's it. You just trust it with the shipping company.
I trust it.
I see the thing. I'm trying to like be like, oh, I'll be a better employee. This place is like literally a minute from my house.
Skirt.
I was like, hey, whatever her name was, I was like, hey, let me just take this to them, save on delivery, but charge them delivery.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I'm a businessman.
come on.
Not a businessman. I'm a
I had to get
businessman.
aggy.
How did you fumble this?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where you
Wow.
found
Yeah, how does where
How
does it
did
go
you
wrong?
fumble
So I go,
Cracks all the eggs, bro.
drop it at the door. she said like if you ring the bell, no one picks up, just take a photo and just leave it because no one's gonna know that's emu oil, right? Just keep it out the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fumbled.
I'll put it. Go home. I go to work the next morning, 7 a.m. She comes up to me while I'm just at the back packing boxes. She goes, "Hey, which house did you leave it at?"
Long day.
I was like, what are you talking about? I said, the one you told me to.
Oh,
And
God.
she's like, nah, bro. Like, it was 1 slash that number. Yeah.
Oh.
I was, okay. I'll go back and check it out. The whole time, I'm like working out the maths in my head. Yeah, I'm like, for
this
me to
many
earn
hours.
$4,000 is this many hours. I don't think I can go out this summer.
Bro.
Yeah. Anyway, so I go back, go to the house, ring the doorbell. Single mom comes out. Maybe she wasn't single. She just gave single mom vibes, yeah. And I was like, did you guys get a big package? She looks at me and she's like, yeah, it's really expensive. I said, please tell me you haven't opened it. And she's like, no, here you go. Just take it back. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, you actually got it. It was all
Right,
sorted.
everything was
Oh,
all good.
clutch.
I ran it across the road, put it in front of that house. I like swayed it until like
Right.
So
someone.
okay.
I'm
Watching, bro.
yeah.
Damn.
I literally thought like, nah, this is
That
the
would have been
end.
game over, man.
Hey, shout out to the lady that didn't open the door.
Yeah, I
man.
would've opened
I
it.
would have
Bro,
just said, what
I
is
would've
this?
opened
My
it.
dumbass neighbors, you know how the streets of mine, like my street
Yeah.
and the street after is pretty much the exact same
Yeah.
spelling, yeah? The one on the other side, yeah, they'll get our mail and that. Tell me I get it and it's open, bro. What are you talking about? You can see it's not your name,
for
bro.
you.
Right, they just come up to you, hey, you're in debt. They're after you.
Damn, bro, you lost 3 points? That's crazy.
Hey, bad, bro. Wait, what?
What the hell are you talking about? Dang, 4K, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have fumbled that.
So what happened
Yeah.
if?
I honestly, I don't know what I would have done.
Would've lost
So
your
what
job,
would the
mate.
company say? Like what direction were they going towards if you can't recover this?
Because you can't do that, can you? Just deliver for like
Like, you're not
yourself?
meant
You're not
to.
supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bro, I know someone who crashed the company car. He started working for free, bro. For a hot minute. For a hot minute. Just had to work for
That's
free.
bad.
Well, you tell me that company car doesn't have insurance.
Yeah, come on.
It was something weird. I think it was like the second time it had happened or something like that. I was like, oh,
Sheesh.
free my guy. Bro,
No way they just only have third party insurance. Damn.
And we're not ready for you to keep doing this.
if you'd fumbled a bag in your industry, that's lawsuit, fam.
Yeah, you can't
Could
fumble.
There's no way you can actually fumble a bag.
Yeah, nah.
You know,
That's why we have witnesses in everything that we do. You have a second person watching,
Yours.
so
Yeah.
you
There was
want
definitely
to
a
not
time
fumble.
last year where I like actually broke down, like actually almost felt like crying, bro. I think I might have cried, to be honest. 'Cause,
Why?
bro,
You
I'm actually gonna get fired.
What'd you do?
I think what did I do, man? Like I sent something to a client, but it almost like shows that we have another client. kind
I've
of
done
thing.
that as well.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stress, bro.
Yeah.
I said, Jesus.
Help me.
Told manager so cool, it's all that kind of thing. But I was like, bruv, like if you escalated that, that's reasonable grounds. And I might get sued by the big corporation as well, bro.
Damn.
What is it? Like
Imagine.
like breach of confidentiality almost pretty much.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
bro, I said, Lord help
You
me
deep
now, bro. I'm speaking in tongues.
Oh.
So when I was studying
Yeah.
accounting, so this was like first year uni.
Which time is this one? The third, fifth time of the.
nah,
you actually
I
did
can tell.
accounting as well multiple times.
3 times, bro.
Oh no!
Wait, no, 3, 2.
Dang.
One of the units I did twice.
Dang.
Yeah, no, that's why it wasn't for me. But in the first year, definitely. So that summer, 4 weeks, because I was like, I might continue
Yeah.
with this course. I did 4 weeks at like some guy from church's like company or whatever, yeah. And they were like he was accounting department for like this warehouse, and they were like back and forth with some supplier and some customer, and they had like one customer. Let's say they were like at a certain amount, we give you 10% discount, and then another customer, major player, like at a certain point, we'll give you 40% discount, like that kind of thing. Yeah,
man.
big difference. And so I'm sending across like these remittance advice and all this kind of stuff for them to pay back and all this kind of stuff. And I sent the 40%, like I attached the 40% client's
quote
document
kind
to
of
the
thing,
10
yeah,
person's
yeah.
thing instead of, but like I just sent the wrong invoice. It wasn't even like I put 40% on the other
Oh,
person's
it's
thing.
completely different.
I just
Yeah.
gave them the invoice of this other person.
They can
And
see
they
you.
apparently
can
they
see
had
it.
fought hard to keep it at 10% with this client. And we're like, we don't do this with any other client, all this kind of stuff. And like, I was like,
messed
I actually
up.
don't know what to do. I was like, I'm on week 3. Like, just cut it short.
Just wrap it up here. I've got good. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
good internship.
I don't know what they did after that.
Wait, so what happened?
I
You
was
don't
like,
Yeah, wait, was that the
accounting
end?
is not for me. No, I did the other week, but I was definitely getting cold shoulder.
know? See, so you just left.
Yeah.
The guy just left the fires here.
Bro, sometimes you actually have to do that,
Bro.
bro.
Like, actually,
What was I telling you just like last week on Friday? I was like,
No
when
way.
you,
you can't do that.
bro, when you apply for a job, you're only thinking about yourself, right? Someone else told me this actually. Yeah, when you apply for a job, you're only thinking about yourself. You're thinking about your career, what you want to get to.
So you
da, da, da,
bouncing.
da. And now you're all, you know what I mean? You're in the company and all that. You start meeting people that start doing stuff for you. Now your allegiances are to the company.
Yeah.
Someone told me, hey, bro, don't lose the vision you had in the beginning. This is all
This is
about
your
you.
business.
This is
Yeah.
all about you.
So
at the
does it
end
mean
of
you
the
leave it on fire?
day.
Yeah.
You
What
might have
else?
to. Just, bro, find the next place, use different referees.
Hey.
You're good.
on that, yeah. So if a ship starts sinking,
Oh, no.
it is illegal for the captain to run away.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Huh?
If I was the captain of a ship and it started sinking,
What do they mean?
Yeah,
Sonic the Hedgehog.
what does that mean? Like, there's no one can
you
save it
remember
now.
when the oil spill happened like a couple years ago,
Like
like the
Mexico?
Italian ship or
Oh,
whatever
okay,
it was?
Yeah.
And maybe it was the Gulf of Mexico
Yeah,
one.
Mexico or something. Yeah.
And like the guy, like the ship started sinking or something, and he ran away, bro. He's doing time in jail right now.
What? the
Big
heck?
time.
Wait,
Like
so,
low key to me, I'm like,
so what's the expectation there?
yeah.
Maybe it's you have to.
Ensure
I mean, because
everyone else is
you're
safe or
qualified for that position,
I'm the captain
right?
now. I'm
the
Yeah, like
captain
you're the
now.
captain. I'm sure they give you like
Yeah, instructions
training
to how
on-
to
yeah,
evacuate
handle that
everybody.
thing. You're just leaving
safely
people who
and-
don't even know what the heck they're
Yeah,
doing
true.
out in the water, and you're saving yourself. Like, fair enough, there are some
actually alright.
situations.
It makes sense.
Like on a plane, we're supposed to save ourselves first, but that's because we're not the pilot. We're not the air hostess. Air hostess, yeah. Like, so we're not trained to do that stuff. So they tell us save yourself. But if you're a pilot, you know, you're supposed to do everything that
Pilot
you
jumps
can.
out of his parachute.
Hey, you're in the plane. Hey,
I'm a
hey.
victim, but I'm not mad at it.
Imagine that.
Nah. Bro, if I see
Pilot, yeah, bro, plane's going down. See a pilot doing one of these.
Right.
Bro, James Bond.
Hey, is it the fire?
Is that captain? Bro.
You just see flight attendants running to the front.
Damn.
Pull the lever. The other way.
Bro.
No, the other left.
Well,
that's
actually
scary.
drag it though. Like the fact that we go underwater, we go in the air. Like this is we don't just
Yeah.
stay on land, fam.
No, but like it's also crazy because you realize like land isn't safer.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm thinking of going Adelaide in January, right? With the parents.
What the hell?
Yeah. Cause
Holiday? Holiday? Or-
Yeah.
are you,
Going
actually,
there too.
Legit.
are you going?
Yeah.
Were you invited?
Oh,
Say
of
something,
course.
link up.
What days?
We'll chat.
Tell me around middle of January.
No, it's not.
oh,
We're going
wait,
start
wait,
of
what's
Jan. We're going start.
Like, I don't know.
Oh, we'll chat.
Yeah. Anyway, so one of the guys like, "Are you flying or are you at work?" One of the guys
like
like, "Are you
driving.
flying or driving?" And I was like, "Oh man, like I'd rather fly, but I think my dad like wants to drive because like, he enjoys it." Yeah. He's like, but for me, it's like you would actually just spend 16 more hours there if we fly. You know, like, but he's like he loves the drive, and then the guy was like, "Yeah, like I always enjoy it because he loves cars." He's like, "I enjoy the drive, but it's like far all the semi trailers down the roads
on
and
them
everyone's doing
freeways.
150, like all that. It's like, and everyone
Extreme
starts
sports, bro.
dying around that time because car crashes. He's like, "You're actually safer to fly," and I was like, "Shoot, you actually are safer to be in the air."
Yeah. Damn.
Rough.
Whatever.
I don't know, man.
What?
Because if I'm driving, I'm kind of controlling what's going on.
Until one of these semi trailers
but-
comes and the suction,
Think about it, you're controlling what's going on, yeah, but you can't control what
around
everyone
you.
else is
everything
doing.
around you.
Yeah.
In the ocean, you're controlling what's going on, and that's all you have to think about. In the air, you're controlling what's going on, and that's all you have to think about as well.
No, when you're there, you don't have control of anything.
Now, as in, the plane is the only thing you have to control. You don't have to.
But, like,
but
you
then
don't
again,
even have to-
then again, thunder,
Yeah, that's a bit scary, bro.
wind,
one,
lightning.
one of the guys over, it's like he enjoys flying and stuff, and he goes up the other day for like a class. So it's like one of the small jets.
goes up?
Yeah. He starts taking off. He looks out the window. He's like, "Why is fuel pouring out of the jet?" The guy's like, "Land it now. Land it. Land it right now.
Oh my God.
Land it right now."
Land it!
Damn.
Wait, what?
Yeah. He's like, I look over at my left. I'm like, "That's not supposed to happen."
That's
Crazy
scary.
that people
At
do
least
that.
I'm actually kind of scary. I'm
Yeah.
gonna lie.
It's just wild, bro. I forgot I was thinking. It was literally just today I was thinking
Can you
about.
imagine you're like in one of these jets and like you've forgotten to put your parachute on?
Oh,
Ah,
and
no,
it's
no.
like you hit the eject.
Ah.
and you're like, hey, wait a minute.
No.
Wait a
Down.
minute.
No.
Hey, come on.
Bro, the craziest part is like, all right, think about it. Yeah, submarines, planes, jets, all that stuff. Yeah, we're at a point now where the stuff for the most part works. There was a whole trial and error phase before it got to being,
That child there is a bit
before it
wild.
got to
bro.
working though.
Yeah.
That's true.
There was this thing
Like-
on Reddit the other day of it's the Wright brothers that created planes.
Yeah,
I think it's
it's
them
either they did or there was
someone.
some shifty.
No, the
going
Wright
on with
brothers
all
were
that. Yeah,
there.
yeah. I know they were definitely involved in
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
But it was either them or someone else that did like a 90 or 72 hour straight flight at that time, like with those planes.
Yeah.
And like somewhat a plane would come next to them every now and then and pour petrol in.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, bro, at that time with those wooden planes,
Extreme sports,
killed
man.
them, like honestly,
Wow.
with those stupid
Extreme
goggles.
sports, bro. So I'm trying to figure out
we
how the
came a
heck
long
did the
way.
submarine
Crazy.
happen, bro.
Submarine's crazy.
Yeah.
People spend like months at sea, I'm guessing. Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Submarine terrifies
Submarines, like you know, how like Navy, like their job is actually constantly just
Under
like
water.
under the water.
Yeah.
Not
Nah,
on, I'm
that's-
talking about the
Under,
ones
under,
in the
sorry.
subs, bro.
Nah, bro. Okay, I can't do that.
They're
Yeah.
the most on this planet.
That's like one of those jobs. I don't think you could pay me to do it. Like no matter how much it would be, I honestly
The water?
wouldn't.
It'd be fun.
Nah.
But what do you
Submarines.
see nothing, man? Even
Bro,
like being an
it's just
astronaut,
dark
you're
down
doing the
there.
most, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. When you go deep, it's just dark.
Bro, you're
That's a
doing
bit
the most,
scary.
And the only point, like you start seeing a bit of light, is comes one of those big ass fish with like a little dangling light in front of it. You seen that one?
We don't even know
Yeah.
if they're real, bro. At this point, I swear it's just Disney. They must be.
Nah, it's gotta be because
What
that's the only
movie was
light
it
down
from?
there.
No,
Probably
it's
fun.
real.
Yeah, they're real.
It's
Yeah,
it's
they're definitely probably real. Yeah,
Have you seen the skeleton for the pufferfish? Bro, it will blow your mind.
it's like a pug. Because a pug, after I saw a pug, I
Yeah,
said,
pug,
these creatures should not exist
yeah,
on this
but
planet of
pug
ours.
is
bro.
actually diseased, bro.
Oh,
They're not meant to exist, bro. Dang, man. Oh, bro, I was actually gonna I was gonna ask something. Yeah, hey. Well, we're talking about the money and that, man. It reminded me about let's see real quick.
Oh.
Down.
Yeah. I thought it was
Very
just a ball of air, bro.
Then again, it is
Also,
like it is
That is
cartilage
very
as
It's not
well.
air. It's water that it takes in to
To
get bigger.
Yeah. What? Oh,
How
yeah,
would it take
can't be
air? Yeah. Bro, I thought it was just fishy whoopee cushion.
Can't be air anyways, bro.
bro.
Yeah, hey, when we're talking about all the money and stuff, man. Davido,
Yeah. What the heck?
how much did he get?
Like, I don't
So
know
he
what the
asked his
exchange rate,
fans
but it was
to-
literally something like 700 million naira or whatever,
Wait, what?
700 million naira.
which is like
So he asked
$300,000.
his fans for money
let me try
or
to find
what?
this.
So wait, why?
I don't know. This is all I saw is like Davido posted something about getting money from his fans. 250 million naira. Oh, he's gonna donate it to orphanages across Nigeria
good
now.
Lad, good lad, good lad.
Wait, so he's
That's
asking-
pretty sick.
Maybe he copped heat.
Yeah.
Said,
He wasn't trying to tell us that.
Said,
he's
hey, cancel the Dubai trip. Cancel right now.
Yeah.
Cancel. The jig is up.
Yeah, this is definitely the face of a scammer.
He's got a very like he's got a very nice like smart bruv. Them teeth, bruv. How did you? That's money right
I
there.
literally thought he was trying
Now-
A
to.
portion of the money went to fixing them teeth right
Wait,
there.
he's
bro.
only 29?
He's young Donny, bro.
I thought he was old ass, bro. This guy's
No,
been
no,
He's
around
been
for
making
like...
music for a while though.
He ain't.
Yeah, I mean,
Nah, he be making tunes, bro. Yeah.
When was the last drop?
Just like last week, bro.
Last week.
Yeah,
Davido.
Davido, bro. But legit, you can just put that
What an
out,
uncle.
bro. So you just put up a thing and then got money
Yeah.
out.
I don't know which platform it was on. Because like the request, I can't find it anywhere right now.
Yeah,
But
taken down.
bro.
Ask
That's
for
some
money.
power.
yeah, like
To get money, yeah.
surely he has 250 million naira.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, how much is that?
So
Okay,
it's
probably
not
not
impressive
that much.
unless he matches it. Also, I want to know the fans that are like so diehard that they would just
They'll
send this
donate.
guy Cash App or whatever it was,
Yeah.
PayPal.
It's like you don't even know me.
Yeah,
me try to
that's
find the
true.
article on this.
Especially if like, if he said, "Hey, I'm raising money
Yeah, that's
for
cool.
a charity,
A GoFundMe
for
or
this,"
something.
then yeah, boom.
That's different.
Okay,
But I don't
what
think
you're
that's how he
putting
said
money
it.
towards. But if it's just send me money,
send me money.
I don't think there's anyone that I can respect that much
I'm down bad.
on this planet that if they just put that out,
The
I'll
parents was
just
trying to
say
get that jet.
that's a lot of money. to
That
just
is
be
a
able
lot
to
of
get
money.
like that from them.
If you know I've given you a hit song, send me money.
Wait,
Huh.
Is that what it
Okay,
says?
wait. Okay, I don't
Hey.
know. No, wait.
Yeah, he might be able to
Now
sell.
let's think about it. Let's think about that
He should have
then.
given you a hit.
Omo, 7 a.m. in 10 minutes. Keep going. I love y'all. Aims 100 million. I want to clear my Rolls Royce from port. I beg.
Yeah, okay, so there was
So
there was no
was it-
talk of off.
Yeah. He got flamed and he said, charity work.
New music at midnight, and that's pretty much
That's
it.
not even justified because what were you getting excited because you thought?
I gave you
that's
streams.
justified?
No. I'm saying like as a fan of someone, yeah, if they're coming with that
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
if
energy,
you've given
then
me a lot
it's-
of joy.
as a comical kind of thing, like you do just whatever, have that. You know what I mean?
You would?
I don't know.
Look,
low
I'd
key.
send Lil Wayne $1 right now.
Yeah, if Lecrae put up something,
$3. Yeah.
I bet, bro. Yeah, you,
that's probably what
actually are my
happened.
guy.
Yeah.
You're right. True. 'Cause he's got like 22 mil.
And then again, we say
followers
$3.
already.
That's I don't know, 5,000 naira right there, bro. So it's calm.
Wait, what?
I don't
$3
know.
to
I don't know
5,000?
what the
Wait,
conversion
that
is.
actually does kind of make
No,
sense.
chill. It's not that much.
No,
wait.
let me tell you.
Oh.
Because 250 million was $600,000. So 416 US dollars to 1 naira.
To 1 naira, 416. Damn, we're down bad in Niger, bro.
Sorry, 416 naira to 1 US dollar.
Yeah, and we're going through it in that
Damn.
country, bro. Yeah, apparently there's a
You
man
think
that's
that's
going in
bad?
Nigeria. The dollar is nothing. Bro. Or you gonna check Iran or Iraq? Yeah, no, it's wild, man.
Oh, the currency. You're checking out the currencies, yeah.
Hold on.
That
David.
currency- Hey, who was that sent a message to our Instagram talking about the petrol prices?
1400.
Yeah. Shout out to one of the listeners. Yeah, the petrol
yeah.
prices I'm at. I've been saying it for time, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've reached 190.
Yeah.
Bro, they've reached
Like,
$2
currently?
No, it reached $2. bruv.
If you're paying, if
Bad
you're doing
day.
95 and all that, yeah.
No, even unleaded, I saw a $2
That's
hit.
actually disgusting.
So
Yeah,
we here
it's
now.
terrible.
Welcome to Auckland.
we here now. Thank goodness I'm not driving, guys. Like I said, I'm chilling.
I'm walking to
I am
work,
chilling
bro.
so much right now, but we are actually here.
Actually need a pay rise.
Hey, Carlton's
Think about
If
it.
they want me
about
to
it.
show up to work, I need a pay rise.
Nah,
How
think
about
about
that?
this though, yeah. Because you know how people are still going mad with protests in the city right now because you know going against the mandates and all them things there, right? In my head, when I'm seeing that, I'm always like, well, you don't have enough people power to actually make them budge. It's like when Netflix told the whole community, I don't care about your anger. The Dave Chappelle special was staying up.
Is it still, yeah.
I'm like, what gravity or amount of people or energy is required to actually cause a shift or a move? With petrol prices, I'm like, what if we all just like said no?
It's just
we're not having it.
impossible,
It's impossible.
Because it destroys every industry. All right. Like, we think that it's cars that are the majority of this. Bro, it's trucks.
Trucks, delivery
All right.
trucks and all that.
If my Amazon doesn't come through, I'm pissed.
That's true.
What do you mean boycott?
Yeah, cause
Bring me my lotion.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
because
I'm saying.
everyone, not everyone will be on the same page with this.
That's what I'm saying. There's
And that's
no
why
way we
you
can
can't.
ever like.
No.
Yeah, because you want to go out there, it's like, bro, you can't because I need this, right? So, yeah,
Dang, man. So we're just gonna have to suck. Like,
yeah,
bro,
you
it's
gotta have to
just
suck
new
it up.
norm.
You gotta have to suck it up.
Nah, surely not. Surely by December,
sure not.
they're gonna bring it back down.
Damn,
It just doesn't
Or
add up.
else.
I clutched it.
Or
there.
else.
I need
managed
it.
to sneak in at a 159.
Should have sent that to everyone.
You did.
Yeah, you're so rude.
I've been getting
What do you
154.
mean? Yeah, but you pump at United.
Bro, you be
I
using
pump at
places that use
7-Eleven.
water, fam.
As
I
Oh, you did
discussed.
the lock-in, yeah?
Yeah, the lock-in thing.
Wait,
I
wait.
trust.
So,
Should-
the
should
lock-in
do
stuff
that.
goes
That
by.
was
Don't choke.
smart.
Set up a thing.
The
I
lock-in
don't pump
goes.
at 7-Eleven.
Get velocity points at the
Why?
same time, bruv.
I just don't.
Take flights,
You
bruv.
should.
Hey, what's the best?
Cheaper.
I like Caltex, although they're changing them all now to
You like Caltex?
whatever it's called, something with an A.
Ample.
Hey,
Oh, okay, no, never mind.
Something like that.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Is that the Caltexes?
Yeah, they're changing them all.
yeah.
Otherwise, BP or Coles or Shell.
Shell's the one, man. I was racking up
Nah,
them flybys points, bruv.
Yeah, nah,
I swore by
yeah.
Shell. I would literally
Yeah,
go
nah.
there and still spend all that money. Because
they're
they're the ones, they're too
expensive, but
cocky.
they-
Yeah,
That
they're
stuff
cocky
tastes
with it.
so good.
Taste.
Yeah, wait, what? Oh, they have good food though.
They're cocky with it, bro. So the prices were mad. But I'm like, bro, let me just get these flybys at the end of the day. But my goodness, man. I'm free you guys there, man. $2, man. That's where we're going, man.
It's summer, anyways. We don't need to drive. Just bikes.
Wait,
Skateboard.
summer is definitely where we need to, man. If all these motives and these moves are where, you know what I mean, they're going to be
But
happening
it has to
outside.
just become all carpool
Yeah,
And
and
everyone
rotate.
should be-
that's
and
what's been
rotate,
happening.
yeah.
And then everyone
and
should be
rotate.
in
Yeah.
Carlos not paying the money back on time to everyone and
Wow,
that, bro.
that's
So,
crazy.
man, that's crazy.
And I gotta remind you 2 weeks later. Damn.
Bruh. I did see this message in the chat about Kim K has earned her braids.
Yeah.
And this was a very quick. I don't know if this came from you
Yeah.
sent this chat. I don't know if it came from the same
Yes.
place as what
100%.
Kanye West interview or what.
Oh, no.
Okay, all right. Oh, where'd it come from for you? What do you say?
Because you got Julius Jones off death row, bro.
Hold on, let me have a look at. She's actually doing her lawyer thing, like.
Bro, did you guys hear about the whole Julius Jones thing?
Nope.
I've been
Well, I didn't know
seeing
that
it,
Kim K actually has
So
got the push.
she's
She's
been
actually
doing
doing, bro.
that.
She's a
Yeah, that's
full
nice.
Bro,
registered
she's a
lawyer now.
Philanthropist.
Yeah, nah, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I don't know if she's a lawyer yet, but
Nah, I'm pretty sure
Oh,
she.
she
Oh,
didn't
she ain't.
pass
Oh, she
her.
started.
She
Oh, she
didn't
didn't
Did
pass.
it pass the bar?
I don't believe so.
Why you laughing?
Bro,
Nah, nah.
Ollie, shut up. None of us would pass the bar.
Dead eyes.
None of us would pass the bar. We'd sit here like, oh, wait, what do we get people for
Nah.
Christmas?
Trust
At
my
least
cross.
she can get people
My
Christmas
cross.
gifts.
My cross.
You looked at me and
broke
started
ass
laughing,
Lagos.
I
bro.
looked at you and saw you
Why you
laughing.
laughing, bro?
That's he.
Why you laughing, bro? It's hard.
Sorry, Kimberly. Next time, go get him, sis.
What?
But yeah,
No, so Julius Jones is, I believe, in Oklahoma, which is mad racist state, like racist history. But he was on death row for like 20 years, something like that. Since he was young, for something that like they have no evidence that he did, and they have evidence that he wasn't there when it happened. So it's like it's just one of those things. It's like, bro, this guy's not guilty. Like, why are you still, got him on death row? Anyway, like people were pushing for it, pastors were pushing for it. Kim was, I think, one of the first people that brought attention to it, like because she's been fighting this for like a year or so, and then she really started pushing her and J. Cole actually like 5 days before they were like he's gonna, be executed, and then like the day before it, they were like the governor or whatever decided to change it and give him just life without parole, which is still messed up, but it's like
Still
at least
there.
he gets to live, and now they can, I think, bring
Fight for
the
him to
case
come
to
out.
court again.
Damn.
Well, all I'm saying is that I think she doesn't ever deserve anyone to ask her if she can or can't wear braids.
What's the
Like-
correlation between that and braids?
Because she's done more for the black community than most black celebrities.
it is mad.
Okay.
Like,
And what they want to bring up is that the
oh my God, look at
because
you
where this came
appropriating
from
my
for
braids.
me was the Kanye West interview
Okay.
when he was like talking about like earning land, and let's start organizing. Let's start this. Let's start. Didn't you hear this part?
did.
This little section. Yeah,
I haven't listened to the second one though.
No, I was in the first one. It's like let's start organizing. Let's start getting to these corporations, building our communities. It's like, what we got, braids?
Oh.
No, and I was like,
Oh,
I've had this mentality all the
I did
time,
hear this,
like
yeah.
like fighting the wrong fights almost, or like getting.
We're trying to fight. Yeah.
I get it though. It comes from a place of like, I mean, it's very different because my experience is not the same as like an African American and how they like really experience, I guess, to be honest, in some kind of way, right? But for me, what they've probably gone through, or what they on a daily basis at least probably might like feel or face, is not my common reality, right? So for them, sometimes the energy does come behind something, like if they see a celebrity culturally appropriating something. But for me, I'm like, damn, bro, this is what we're trying to fight for.
Yeah.
I know it's deeper though.
It's
there's
tough
layers.
because it's like, I get it where it's like, if, I don't know, give me a random black female celebrity's name.
Kelly Rowland.
All right, cool. If Kelly Rowland, that's
Quick,
very
fast
random.
lip, bro.
I'm thinking about it.
If Kelly Rowland had her hair in braids and one of these companies was like, maybe we want you to switch up your hair for this because it's like not beneficial, all that kind of stuff. And then similar role or like a shoot or whatever, it's like Kylie Jenner comes through with the braids and she makes a bag off it.
The same company though?
You know
or
what I mean? Like it's happened probably before. And
That's
so
a
it's like, that's
very
where it's like,
different
that's
thing
cultural
where, yeah.
appropriation because you've profited off this.
That's very
Yeah,
different
yeah.
way. Yeah, it is
And I
clearly
think that's
that.
the
But I'm
main
talking
argument,
like,
though. It's because these celebrities, white
yes.
celebrities, are profiting off braids. When it's like you have all these black celebrities who have been doing it for ages, but they're not getting any, not clout, but like, they're not getting any coverage for it. Companies aren't coming out and being like, oh, the Kim K braids, or the da-da-da braids,
Man, them said,
But even if that's the case, there's still a bigger fish to fry, though.
that's what I'm wondering.
Like,
man.
let's say, that is true. Yes, that's going on. But compared to what's also going on, it's like, is that what you want to focus on?
That's a good point, actually, because right now, if any white girl or Asian girl or whatever walked into a black braid, like what's it called?
Salon.
Salon. I was like barber. No. Salon. And was like, oh, do my hair. Of course, they're gonna do her hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like ultimately have
Who did
more
it-
businesses.
Who did it for them in the first place?
Yeah,
These
yeah,
people,
true.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vanessa.
Bro, because like I remember with Rihanna's Fenty show, maybe it was the last year one, and I think there was some. Maybe it was actually because it was a prayer call or something. Maybe that's why it was techie. But
The
like a lot of like Arabic community got mad and like tried to cancel Robin Fenty because I think the music behind
It was actually a prayer call.
it was a prayer call. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I was like, okay. Now I think about it, I'm like, oh, it must have been a prayer call. Okay, that energy it doesn't really match then, bro.
I mean, makes
No,
sense.
it's because they were walking around in lingerie, in Savage X Fenty, bro, with a prayer call going on in the
It's
background.
messed up.
But yeah,
That's probably why the energy
No,
came. But
but-
I mean, in similar situations where like it has been just some, I don't know. I'm just weird, and I feel like before trying to like slap that appropriation label on some things, like, bro, if it was a nice look, a nice piece,
Yeah.
bro, yell from the rooftops like this is our thing, and you did it well as well, bro. Like, I don't know, man. It's just weird.
Nah, but what Mo was saying is like when we do it, we don't get that respect. But then when y'all do it, it's oh wow, that looks amazing. So it's almost like how can we look at you guys and say, oh, well, that's us kind of thing. So the energy is obviously will be different.
It's also a weird thing where it's like companies know what they're doing, but it's also because the reaction just keeps
From
going
the
back up
people,
again.
yeah.
Bro, if you stop giving them
That's
the
true.
reaction, then the clout doesn't come when this thing happens as well.
Yeah.
Then.
But I feel like we've
Like,
always
what'd
been
you say? Fry the bigger fish, isn't it, bro?
Yeah, I feel like we've always been trying to fight the wrong battle. You know what I mean? I mean, not the wrong battle. I mean, like, we'll keep focusing on the wrong thing. I mean, it's not that's not an issue. It is an issue, but if you focus on the right things first, it will help you deal with that issue better. You know what I'm saying? So, like, tackling the issue of identity and who you really are at the same time, especially if we're talking about, like, African American, it's like, you know, I mean, I'm just speaking based on experience as well. One of my friends, African American, and doesn't know like where he's really from, or his grandparents and so on as well. And that's a lot of his mates as well. So obviously that's an issue over there, right? And yeah, and that's why like when black people go through what it is they're going through in America, it's like there's no one there to back them up, because even Africans in Africa are not going to look at them and say that's our people,
Yeah, for sure.
because really like you're actually not our people. You get what I'm saying? So that's why as black people like so separated in a way. So I think the issue is like, yeah, let's focus on who we are. And let's bring the community together first, rather than we want to go out there and scream out, yo, you can't be doing this. But then in your own community, you guys are not even together. You know what I mean?
It's so weird because if we actually think about it, appropriation is probably different, but there's so much that has just been absorbed from everyone in general. Like if you now want to like break it down, anyone can get mad at anyone for different things.
Yeah,
And, like it's
100%.
just it's a bit too much, man.
Like, yeah, ultimately, it's like, I think the whole thing is about collaborating and sharing. And
Yeah.
like, if you really want to do it that way, it's like, all right, give noodles back to Asians. Italians, you can't have that. Give mats back to
give
the
it all
Arab-
back.
Yeah, give mats back to the Arabs.
Right.
Give, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't actually work that way. And everyone's profited off these
That's
things.
mad.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
music
yeah.
is done, but give the drums right back. Give them all back to the bruh.
As long as
mad.
they don't
Dancing
clown it.
straight to South America.
That's mad, bro.
As long as you don't clown it, then I don't know, man. Like, go crazy.
Bro, because I remember there was this point in time, I forgot the guy's name in UK. It was this white guy, and he would rap in Yoruba, my language, yeah. He was like slick with it, bro. It was nice.
Like now or like...
No, he got cancelled, bro.
Oh, okay.
No, his music, they made him delete the
said he was a
songs.
white guy?
White guy, yeah.
Damn.
He had to delete, like he had 2 songs, I think, at the time, and he literally just like started. Good ass songs too. They made him delete it.
He's not the guy that's on TikTok as well.
Nah, I don't know. He's quiet. I think everything just
Definitely,
went quiet.
definitely canceled a
He
long
got
time
cooked,
ago.
bro. He got very cooked. It was maybe 2 years ago at this point, I think.
They looked at him
yeah.
and said, bro, you don't even... You
didn't grow up in
You
Nigeria?
never ate your life.
I don't know what it was. I didn't look into his story that much. But even if he didn't, like when I heard the music, it's
It
also
slapped.
because it got mad attention. But I'm like, of course it is. It's a white guy rapping Yoruba,
Yeah.
but it's nice. It sounded sick with it, bro. I'm like, it's so weird that just got shot out. Like, it's clearly probably not going to be his continual style or something, but it's like there's something he wanted to do. He
So why
clearly
did that
could
even
speak the
It's
take off?
language.
interesting because then it's like, shouldn't Drake get the same backlash for doing everyone's
might.
accent except
Nah,
his
I
own?
feel like that is
Nah,
what people
Nah,
do.
he makes heaps
People
of
been
money.
calling
off
him
it.
culture vulture there for time.
Yeah, but he's
Keeps
still
going,
there.
yeah.
But he doesn't get canceled for
Yeah,
that, though.
it's too big to get cancelled at
Yeah.
this rate, though. There comes a point where the bubble can't pop anymore. Man.
Yeah.
Similar to the whole White Yachty situation.
Yeah. I didn't remember watching the vid. White Yachty, did you see the vid he sent through?
You seen the video?
Yeah.
White guy that speaks patois.
Ah.
And like he's been, like he
The
grew up
interviewer
pretty much
basically
like that.
goes like, "Oh, at what age did you decide to identify as Jamaican?" And like he kind of like he actually had such a composed answer. I would have been so pissed if I was him,
But you could tell he was stunned.
bro. Like it's a stunning question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what do you mean?
Oh, 'cause you didn't know
Why?
it. Yeah, yeah.
Huh? No, that was not from the, as in when I first
First,
ever
you didn't know. Okay,
saw
yeah.
White Yachty. I was confused.
What?
But that's like
I
fair
was just
enough
shocked.
because we don't know
Yeah,
Jamaicans
I didn't know him
in
then.
numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True,
And then you realize only 70% of the country is actually black.
That's still pretty strong percentage.
Yeah, but like 30% is not.
Got hella Asians there, man.
Whatever. Someone was saying that Asians speak patois.
Yeah,
the,
bro.
The Arabs.
Bro,
speak
well, you know how many
patois. Like,
Chinese people
everyone.
speak Yoruba in Nigeria, bro? It's
They have
mad.
to. They're
Chinese
incredible
speak
learners.
Yoruba?
It's so messed up.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Dang, man. Yeah.
I've always wondered why, like, when someone goes into another, like that guy talking about when he was rapping in Yoruba, like, why was he getting all this attention when someone else was actually rapping in Yoruba and he is that, doesn't get that much attention? You know what I
I
mean?
don't know, it's the shock factor, bro. I get
Yeah,
it.
it must be. Like, imagine me like rapping in like in a different language, like in
Swahili.
Chinese.
Okay.
Like, I reckon that would go off.
Yeah, it would.
Like, it would go like, hey,
Because it's not
low-key,
common to see.
It would, yeah.
And the weird part is that people would probably back you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the energy ain't the same then. If you're doing it and it's working for you, the community that gets mad at everyone else from taking things will probably back you and say, yo, my guy.
That's
Carlos
our
killing it.
guy.
That's our guy. That's our guy. It's
No
killing
one
it."
else come do
So
our
that's why
stuff,
I'm like,
though.
this energy is weird.
So what, we like
You
that
know what
shock
I mean?
factor or what?
Bruv, you see a 5'11", because you're not 6, Sudanese guy,
Definitely 6'1", bro.
a 6 foot Sudanese guy rapping in what's the Chinese language? Chinese, Mandarin or something.
Yeah.
That's a shock factor, bro.
Like, I'm like, okay.
What the heck? Yeah, I know. It's,
Might have
it's
to work
weird.
something out, go viral.
Bro, we surely
Yeah,
can,
I
man.
might go back and learn a few language in that.
Yeah, nah, it is very weird. Dang, man. Anyways, bro, what else is popping though, man, in this world, bro?
What's good
Let's
today,
go with
man?
you guys, man.
What's
This
going
week is
on?
damn, man. Busy week, eh?
It is. It's gonna be
Why does it
crazy.
feel like it's Thursday already?
Yes.
Literally Monday.
Yes. Yes.
feel
Feels like
like
Thursday.
Monday.
I ain't gonna lie.
There's a lot coming up this week, man. I just keep looking at it. It's like the next weekends to come as well. Like,
Yeah,
Very exciting
the next
weekends, though.
weekend.
Calendars.
yeah, I'm keen
Stuff.
for this. I'm keen for this weekend for sure, man. Forgot what's happening today. Oh yeah, Rhythm Cup on the Saturday.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing
Shoot
at Rhythm
on
Cup.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh snap! Yeah, true that. Yeah, man. Come catch us
Shout
there, bro.
yourselves
Yeah.
out.
Hey, we'll be doing a bit of content, so hey, pull up.
Pull up.
We got cameras rolling
Say
around.
hi.
We got cameras. We got
Don't
the
be
mics,
shy.
bro. I'm sure there's prizes that we can be able to hand out. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll pattern that
Oh
up.
yeah, we'll
Don't
do
be
some.
making promises.
Hey,
No
it's
promises.
made now, man. But yeah, come through for that, man. That'll be lit.
Yeah.
And then the week after,
and
is
the-
more stuff, bro.
Week after.
That's it. But yeah, week after is more stuff.
Yeah,
And
Is
it?
then,
Yeah,
bro,
that.
the weekends just continue, bro.
Yes.
yeah.
Summer is outside,
Proposing
bro.
And then December.
Chill.
Chill.
And then December. Look about.
What does that mean?
What?
Wait, what does that mean?
Bro, she went. Chill.
Man.
Leave me alone.
Hey, every time she asks, just delay it by
I actually
2
didn't
months.
ask though,
Well, every time she mentions it, just delay
I
it by
didn't
2 months.
mention
It's like she knows it's coming. Like,
but it's not.
Oh,
be awkward.
mate.
that's
You know, I
awkward
was thinking,
still.
yeah. Obviously, the podcast is going to continue for time, yeah? Inshallah. So when everyone goes on like their honeymoon.
Cultural appropriation.
Oh, my God.
Hey, that is one thing that is like, I don't mind it. Like, say whatever.
Everyone
but it's like
says
when I
that.
do start hearing non-Arabs, like
Nah, trust.
regular, say
The north of
wallahi, all that
Nigeria
kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
speaks
yeah.
Arabic, bruv. The north
Inshallah.
people speak Arabic, bruv. Trust. And I'm from there.
Yeah, all right.
Moving on.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
When the party continues and like everyone, you know what I mean, getting married and that, honeymoons, extensive periods, how are we going to pattern the recording?
Take a, we just find a studio wherever we go.
Yeah, we'll do some, bro.
Wherever we go.
Well, what are you saying though? What do you mean? So like,
Because we won't be in the same place.
yeah.
Just
This young
Oh, you
Zoomins.
mean like, oh, sorry, I thought you meant like
Like
a
when
holiday
everyone's
that we
going,
go
no.
together.
Oh, what? That's light.
Well,
but
you
that's
think
a
everyone's
dream.
going honeymoon same time?
No, genius. I'm saying when
Go
things
on
like that
holidays.
happen, like, you know what I mean, there's just like, you know, probably reasons to regularly not be in the country and because life is gonna start happening.
Nah,
bro.
to be honest, in most cases,
Work it
like,
out.
what are the chances
Pre-record
of like
something.
everyone actually leaving same time?
Bro, no one's talking about the same time. What do you say?
No.
Oh, you're saying okay, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
what do you mean?
okay,
Because
yeah.
if you think about it, if like one goes, that's fair enough. But we know that it's probably gonna be like 2 at a time that's leaving because these 2 are just gonna be like, hey,
That's true, actually. Whenever you guys end up doing it, it's like it's always half gone.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
But
the other two are
normally,
still
if,
here.
yeah, otherwise it would just be like one person gone.
So I'm gonna have to set up these lights by myself.
Bro, even if you're with Carlos, it's still by yourself.
That's
bro.
what I mean.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
Yeah, you didn't get the joke?
Huh?
That's why I was like, ah, damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah. yeah.
We'll just replace
But I mean,
whoever's
like,
not here. I don't know.
I mean, how regular would it be more than 2 weeks? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not-
true.
At a time, yeah.
Like, I know you have your plans of going away for like 6 months to places, all that kind of stuff. Sure, like let it happen. See you in
That's crazy though. Even.
see you in
See you
24
6 months.
Like
episodes.
think about that. Like if you're doing like
Big chunk.
Remember, like,
like 'cause this is a thing. You know
It
what I
is
mean?
a
We're
thing.
continuing this. I was thinking. I think it was on the drive here, or maybe even yesterday. What episode are we on now? This is
119.
119 or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I think I saw a podcast is on 300 episode 360.
Oh.
I was like, oh, sick, bro. Or 365 actually. I was like, oh, bro, they got one for every
150,
day of a year. I'm like, that's sick as yeah. But that's like, how many years is that? That's 50. Yeah. Whoa, that's
7
7 years, 7+ years, pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, 7 years of doing the pod.
that's pretty nice.
Mad.
Yeah.
I was
Because
like,
you're right.
even
These things do happen.
looking
bro.
ahead like that, because we're pretty much halfway of that. No, not even. Wow.
Yeah, nah, don't
Nope,
even
nope,
think
nope.
so.
You gotta
Like-
get to 180 before you can.
Yeah.
Halfway.
Almost there. Almost
and
there.
that's 60 weeks. That's more than a year. Wow, wow, wow,
Not
wow,
even
wow.
a third of that. Oh, we're a third
Yo.
of
I
that.
feel like we've been doing this forever though.
That's
Because
mad.
you're right. These things do happen. Because remember what was it last year?
When you almost
When
start
I
changing your
almost
life.
get-
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Well, when
The
I was
podcast was almost shambles.
Well, I was there for 6 months. Started planning everything. I said, hey guys, look, yeah, there's an opportunity. I might have to bounce.
Bro.
Yeah, I literally thought I was like, yo, 6 months.
Cause that was the end of you on the podcast.
Bro, I literally,
That was early
Yeah,
days.
that would have been the end of you on the pod. We would have just had to
bro,
get
you don't
someone
think I
else.
was on my own, bro? I just have my own, man.
Talks with K. Ew. Well, unscripted, bro.
Oh my
Content
god,
with K.
bro.
Remember that? That was what it
That
was
was
gonna
Hey.
definitely what's happening.
Bro, I'm leaving with this mic, bro. Like,
be. I paid for this
Yo,
one.
what?
Hey, unscrews one of those lights.
Bro.
Unscrews one light.
I pay for the lights, and hey, I contribute to that.
Give me that, man.
Because
Take a
Give me
fader
just
or what?
that-
Young fader.
I'm
My
taking,
XLR.
I'm taking the quarter someday, bro. Like,
Oh, man.
and one of the cameras. One of the
Because
cameras.
it's crazy, yeah. Like when that stuff happens in life of people that do
Yeah.
long term
Yeah.
podcasts, and like they have to pattern around those type of things.
Yeah.
There, like if everyone's not in the same field or even at the same life stage, like how the heck do you
How-
keep the
Low-key,
keep the machine?
To be
moving?
if you're doing something for that long, you would hope it's
Become
it
the
has
thing
to start
now,
paying
almost.
by that point.
Yeah.
At least even if it's not the thing, it's a sizable thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it has to be doing at least a third of your income. But to be doing like 7 years.
It would be nice,
Ah, yeah,
like
true,
if
true,
someone does go away for like a 6-month stint, and we get like just a sit-in guest, someone that's just vibes,
Oh, yeah,
and they
just
just
hold
work.
And then like the other person comes back and the fans are like, hey, bring him back, bring him back.
Bruh.
Yeah, what happens then? Oh,
Yeah,
You have
that's
a fifth
crazy.
member.
No, they actually have to go.
Yeah.
No, they actually have to still leave, bro.
hey,
But like just
you're
yeah,
not
I was
getting
just-
messages to when we're recording anymore, bro. Hey,
Yeah, no cap. TDP 2.0 group chat going on.
But, oh, nah.
Like I was thinking about like, yeah, that is crazy, man, to get to the point of like life and like just still doing it, like to see what the heck is gonna be going on in 4 years, man. And still doing a pod or something. Bro. It's mad, bro.
It's because you see yourself moving. Do you see yourself moving?
Moving from here,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
what do you
actually
mean?
do.
I don't know.
not for oh, you mean like at the when I said like I would
Yeah.
love to go. Yeah, for sure. Like at some point,
I want to go for
a decent
strong
3 months
2
minimum.
Whoa, 3
What you gotta
months.
say 2 years.
I'm trying to look and start a life somewhere, bro.
Bro, you may as well continue the life there. What do you
Yeah, I
mean?
don't know,
I know,
yeah,
What are you
Two years.
saying?
2 years is a long time, bro.
Yeah, like literally, yeah.
Damn.
Shout out to one of my friends, yeah.
Yeah.
He actually just got his bags and just jet. Him and his best friend, they just left. They went to London, stayed there for about 2-3 years.
That's how you know they had no responsibilities. Yes.
Nah, he went to work over there.
Yeah, because there's nothing going over here.
Nah, I don't know what's going on over here. He came back and then like I met him. I was like, yo, cuz you got a UK accent. He's like, yeah, you know.
How long was
Cam-
he there for?
So 2 years.
Two,
Oh,
3
2
years.
years,
So he
sorry.
developed that accent over there. Yeah. And I was like, you know, he was telling me the stories like, yo, one day just got my bags and I left. And I was like, whoa.
Feel free.
That's a long stint. Nah, I couldn't do
That
that.
is long.
3 months minimum.
I couldn't do that, but I was like, yeah. But obviously it worked well with his work as well. Because like the work that I want to do is not so much here, the demand for it. But demand up there is nice.
You or him?
Oh, him. Yeah.
Chicken.
And that's why he did that.
Bro, man, we'll see, man. 4 years down the line, we're still out here doing our thing, man. We'll see what's going on, bro.
Yeah.
Anyways, though, we need to actually get out here, I think,
Yeah.
for sure, bro. The night is dark. Everyone would have seen the change in the outdoors of these guys throughout this shoot, bro. Yeah, it's time to
It's dark.
get out of here. It's crazy. It actually is Monday, bro. What the heck? We still got the whole, like, when we normally do our weekend ones, there's a bit of fun at least to look forward to right after the shoot. But now, we're just,
Let me go back home.
we need to go home and sort out releasing this episode by
Figure
tomorrow.
out to-do list.
Oh yeah, true.
Let's get out of here, man. Is there anything that people need to look forward to that we need to plug there before we dip out, man?
I think we already said it. The tournament, the basketball. What else?
No, that's quiet. No, that's quiet.
Later.
That's quiet.
Later.
We saw that what we're gonna do with that a different day. We outside, man.
That's it.
Yeah, catch us on the weekend, man. Shoot. There's still time to probably buy tickets for that. Rhythm
Hey,
Cup.
pull up to Rhythm
Come down, check that
tournament
out.
as well.
No
That's
more
this
limits.
Saturday at Soccer
Yeah,
Fives.
and
that
Eager
one's
Expert, man.
free?
Eager Expert, keep getting your tickets, peoples. Send us screenshots of when you copped your tickets or put up in your story or whatever. Let us know you're going to be there. Look out for you, or we'll look out for you on the day, and it'll be a fun time, man. So.
Ego, Rhythm Cup, shoot. There's something special coming up soon as well on the podcast. Something fresh. Something smooth.
You do too much now.
Hey.
All right. Bet. Yeah, we
Hey,
out.
thank you for joining us for another episode of Disruption Podcast. It's been a phenomenal time. Yeah. I'm tired. Hey, stay safe, stay humble.
Yes, sir.
Catch you on another episode. Peace out. And tell your mama you love her.
Amen.
Bye.
Not your dad?
Goodbye. Your dad too.
Yeah.
Good man.
Space
Raised
bottom,
you. You came from his
bro.
balls. What?
Chai.